Stop the mother press. Let's get into this right quick because y'all done pissed me off on more than one. But anyway, before we get into all of that, what we need them to do, baby?
Like, comment, share, subscribe, and keep your comments to yourself.
Ooh, keep the comments to yourself. All right,
and follow our social media links down below.
Okay.
Okay. So a few weeks ago, I've been silent. If you guys follow us on Instagram, I made a post where I said that I was gonna address some things that happened, and so baby, today is reckoning day. Okay.
And I'm showing pictures and everything too.
So a couple of weeks ago, if you guys hadn't seen, we posted this picture on all of our social media channels. Jarius actually also shared it to Twitter, which plug, if you're not following, make sure you go follow. So we posted it on Twitter. It did what our pictures normally do on Twitter because we don't have a huge following. But one of our friends actually tagged us and DM'd us where everyone was going into a frenzy on Twitter that ultimately trans over to Instagram. And it was because of this comment that was made on the photo that reads what?
Some of us will never make it to this stage. We will end up at where you at, what you looking for, and are you a top or bottom?
It was actually a compliment to us, but he was just saying like in very bad grammatical.
They was reading
that, but he was pretty much trying to say some of us will never have this. Like all we'll ever get is text saying like where you at, like what you doing, are you a top or a bottom? Pretty much just saying like, you know, that people in the gay community are just like over sexualized. They don't want a family, and apparently people thought that we posted that and said that with the caption. Now, granted, my little picture ain't do nothing but like a couple hundred likes. And this picture ended up getting, well, it's way more than that, but it ended up going viral on Twitter and getting shared like tons of places, and then eventually got on to Instagram where the conversation continued.
But before it went on Instagram, it started on Twitter, and
this popped up. So, plot twist, not everyone wants this.
And first of all, I didn't say that everybody did want it. I didn't post my picture.
I didn't say nobody had to have it. I don't care what you want at the end of the day. But again, I think that everyone thought that we posted it and we put that caption and was pretty much degrading the community for not wanting kids, marriage, things like that. So part of me understood it, but I think reading is fundamental, and they would have saw that it wasn't us that posted it.
And also, I think it's another point to mention that if you're gonna take my picture and you're gonna post it, make sure you tag me so that I can get my credit, and the people that do want to follow me, I can get my credits for it too, because all you did was downloaded my picture and you posted it.
So that was that in itself, right? So we started reading the comments. It was like, you know, not everyone wants this. It was stuff like they hate that we're pushing the heterosexual normative in the community. So it's like,
girl,
you know, you guys are forcing us to think that we need to have kids, and I'm just like, I was just looking beat. Me and my kids was looking beat in the photo.
And then, but you know what?
On a paid campaign.
Okay, on a paid campaign. But look, you know what? Let's not even.
Look, what heavenly say? Humble yourself.
Let's not
very
even
humble,
give the
but
girls
that was just real shade. And so I just felt like in that instance, don't do me, sweetie. I didn't post the picture. I didn't say anything negative. I didn't say everybody needs to have this. It was just simply, you like it, you don't, you don't.
So the first comment that I saw that tripped me out was the comment that we're trying to recreate some type of straight normative type of image, and like that's not the case whatsoever. I think that there are people in the straight community, there are people in the gay community who wants to have children, and that is totally fine. We have inspired a lot of you guys to want to have your own families and stuff like that, and nothing is wrong with that. I'm not trying to recreate nothing. I wanted to be married and I wanted to have kids, period. But my thing is like there's nothing wrong with actually wanting to be in a relationship where this person is only loving me and that we have kids and we're raising the next generation. There's nothing wrong with that.
So here's the bigger issue. It's fine and dandy for you to make comments about me, but I think that when it transfers over to my kids, that's where the problem comes in. We are gonna have a huge issue for no apparent reason when you start talking about people's kids. So guys, we were gonna insert the person's name. We're gonna insert what he said, but due to YouTube's guidelines, we cannot show his Twitter name because that's considered bullying.
Well, he bullied my kids, so I feel like it's all fair game.
So he said them kids' head shaped funny as F. And so I lost it. Let me tell you something. For me, I am very protective of my kids. If y'all haven't seen, I cried in one of our first videos when I started reading negative comments. Since then, I have built tougher skin, but I think my tough skin is based on comments that you guys make about us, because I really don't care. But it's a privilege for us to share our kids with everyone, like their milestones, things that they're doing. We choose to do that, not because I'm exploiting my kids. Our careers wasn't built off of our kids.
Oh,
and I feel like
say that again.
Our careers were not built off of our kids.
Period.
Our kids are an accessory to show you guys, but literally our channel name is TERRELL JARIUS. So I can make content with just TERRELL JARIUS and you guys won't see my kids. I don't have to include them in photos. I don't have to do that. So I think when comments are starting to be made, it really makes me question, like, this is what's gonna trip me out, because everybody's gonna be like, well, that's one negative comment. Actually, it was hundreds of negative comments, and the conversation continued because a lot of people thought it was funny.
That's what trips me out. For it to be a whole bunch of grown adults sitting there talking about kids, the way their heads are shaped, or any. First of all, let me tell y'all this: can't nobody in this world say anything negative about Ashton and Aria. Both of my kids are beat. Let's make that very clear. So first of all, them little comments, and y'all was in the comments snickering about what my kids' head shaped like. My kids look better than you on any given day. And secondly, for y'all to be some bunch of grown men sitting up there talking about some kids, that say a lot about you anyway.
So I had a little relapse and I forgot where I was, and you know, everybody holds public figures or social media influencers up to a certain standard, and baby, we had to exchange words at that point, and it was just like drop a loke. Because I feel like people's kids are off limits. I think, especially for their age, you know, no shade, but I don't have no Regine age daughter that's like going back and forth with you in Twitter comments or in responses. So it's just like, don't talk negatively about children. But at the end of the day, I just feel like the point was made. It's just like, again, I just want people to understand that I'll cut all this off. Jarius was very passive in that point. I said some very hateful things in them comments that I had to go back and erase. But I hope it's an eye-opener for everybody else that we don't have to do this. And so I just wanted to get on and make that point clear.
Hold on, but before you finish making that point, the second thing is that the thing that baffles me the most is that the people that was in the comments for, you wouldn't see even people that look like you or that represent you if it wasn't for people like us and others that came before us who opened the door for you to be able to see these type of figures. And that's not putting ourselves on a pedestal, but the fact of the matter is we're out here opening doors for people like us that look like us to be able to go and have bigger and better opportunities, and for you to be sitting there putting us down for a picture that was posted that we didn't post.
I don't feel like we are in the millions and everything else, but at the end of the day, I do feel like it's a trailblazer type of thing.
It is.
I personally, and correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't seen any other same-sex couple in a Disney commercial. I have not. Like that's not bragging. That's not bragging, but that's actually representation. Everybody want to say representation matters, and we're doing it. And I think that it's very hurtful to know that the shade is coming from your own people.
The people that you are actively advocating for, the people that every single time we sit down and do an interview, who we're trying to represent, the people that like look like us are sitting here bashing us in comments and talking about my kids.
And child, then they posted this. Oh, the girls get a white swap episode and think that they own.
Girl, bye. A white swap episode, girl.
But the funny thing is that you keeping up. So like you knew about the white swap episode because it's not in our bio.
We don't even
promote that. So it's just
we did our little run and we then moved on past that. But the thing is, it's like for y'all to sit up there and to be watching our every move, but to say you don't know us. You know.
But anyways, to put a button on it, it's never okay to talk about people's kids. And in the holiday spirit, I went back in and erased all them comments because ooh,
baby Terrell that went through, he done read the whole lineage. Like Kaya read the whole 3 generations worth of people. Baby Terrell was reading them people. Baby, I was
I'm not above talking about people. Mama, me and Dr. Heavenly just the same. You ought to know it when you see it because your mother. But anyway, We'll come back with a new Christmas video in better spirits. We just wanted to let you guys know, don't try it ever.
Please.
Don't ever think that you can get away with talking slick about the kids.
And not only that, but I'm very good for sending the cease and desist. Don't post my picture and you ain't get permission from me to do
Thank
so.
you to the Instagram, whatever, I don't remember what page that was, but we did ask them to take the post down because it was just getting out of hand, and they actually did take it down, and I think that that was very big of them. Shout out to you guys for being professionals about it and taking it down.
Precious Media, something like that. But anyway, we just wanted to address that. Now we're gonna get back to our happy place now that we've gotten through that. But at the end of the day, we need you guys to, again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and click that bell. And thank you so much, TNJ fam, for always riding with us.
And all of your support during this Vlogmas, it's been a lot, but I think that we done really good for our second year, and we're excited to show you guys all the things we have in the new year. So stay tuned, drop a comment, let us know, are we right, wrong, what are your thoughts on it, and as always, we love you. Until next time,
Bye. Give me my credit.
They didn't even screenshot it. They like, you saved it to your phone and then re-uploaded it on your page.
But that's, you know what, that's another conversation though. That's beyond me. Wait.
Anybody play with my niece and nephew, I'm that crazy aunt.
And that's just on period.